Hello YouTube, Chester Boy here. And you may notice, why are you showing us just this background here? Well, I'm gonna tell you a little story. Well, this is actually an anime that went under the radar for some people, but back in the early 2000s, I guess 2000 or 2001, there was an anime series called, I think I might butcher this, but Dennou Boukenki Webdiver, which was a series that kind of felt similar to come across between Transformers or Digimon, and maybe a mix of the Brave series. And yeah. Now, speaking of the Brave series, they're made by the same people, Takara, before they merged with Tomy to become Takara Tomy. Well, or I should say, this is before Takara and Tomy merged into one company. So, yeah. So yes. So for this 300th video, I'm going to take a look at the main mecha of the anime series, Gladion. Since this is the deluxe Gladion toy from Webdiver. And you can see he's a steam locomotive, as you can tell. And he's the first of the Web Knights, is what they're called, since they know to travel through the internet. So yeah. Now, just to point out, and one thing I forgot to point out is that there are episodes of Webdiver on YouTube right now. So, yep, so that's that. Just to point that out, so, yeah. And what it comes up with is the booklet that I just showed, which is like this. Of course, it does come with instructions, which I don't have them, but it does come with a set of an AV cable with the red, white, and yellow plugs as well. So we'll get into that. We'll get to that soon. So yeah. So yeah. See, this is a steam locomotive. You can see it's got the Webdiver symbol on there. You got all this nice circuitry pattern going on here. So it seems to be the visual effect of all the Web Knight series figures. They all have this green circuitry lining going on, which is really cool. I don't know. And you can see the drive rods here. The wheels do move, including the drive rod right here. And it does roll quite nicely. And so yeah, you can see there's all the circuitry right here, which most important right now is that the main reason you have to get this first, because this says I call this the main mecha of the series, is that because this also functions as a video game console. Yes, you heard me right. This does function as a video game console, which once I about the booklet, which side is it? I think it's this side. You can see right here, it shows you that this functions as a TV game console, like one of those plug and play type of things. And it does explain why it has these buttons on here. So we got this button right here. We got the arrow keys. We got those little. I think it might be a reset button or something like that. But, yeah. And this is kind of like the A and B button, you could say. So yeah. So yes. And now this TV game actually has two modes. When you put it in its robot mode here, you fight against an enemy over a chasm, which you can see right here. Now in train mode or vehicle mode, you go on this little course, and they get to. Now I haven't played. Now I couldn't get the train mode game to work because I did try it, and I put batteries in this thing. Which, by the way, this toy does take 4 AA batteries. So yeah. I did get the fighter mode game to work, but not the train mode. Since this thing's kind of flawed when it comes to the game, but not the figure itself. So yeah. So as you can tell, you go on this course and you have to avoid obstacles as long as possible. So yeah. That's it. That's what it does. So that's what the video game is for Gladion. So all right. So, with that out of the way, let's get into the transformation. Alright, so transforming Gladion into its fighter mode is, It's actually pretty easy. By the way, there's nice chrome bits right here. I just want to point that out. So we got chrome bit here, and the chrome bit right here. So, and of course, they'll guarantee to get fingerprints, since we all know that chrome material are guaranteed fingerprint magnet material. So yeah. So let's start off. There's this little button right here. You press right here, this black button. But you push it down like this, and you lift up the smokestack like that, and you can let go. See, this is in fact spring-loaded. When you come here and split the cow catcher portion like this, and take this bit out. I'm also going to fold these in, and then fold down the smokestack, and then swing this all the way around like this. You can see it's on a double hinge, so. And I'm also going to fold the handle out, so, and this will become a shield. So we're going to set that off to the side, and let's get into the figure. So first things first. Oh, you want to also remove this. The Grand Blade is what it's called, and of course it does have a second mode, which we'll get into later. So yeah. What you want to do is you want to split. You want to take the wheels here, separate like this, and now. Normally it's like this, but when you detach it, it actually goes to this position. Since these plastic bits right here are in fact spring loaded. So basically, look like this when you plug them in, and then you unplug them, they'll be forced into that position. So do the same on this side. There you go. No, not yet. Let's go ahead and fold this up for now, and go ahead and fold these down like this. Oh, not yet. Alright. So from here, make sure they're straight. Make sure the legs are straight. Alright, so we take these wheels here and fold them up like this, and then fold down the kneecap, and they'll lock this bit in place. And from here, you can fold out the toe. And there's some heel piece right here, so we want to fold out like this. Do the same thing on this side, so hold this all the way up, and push the kneecap down so it locks into place. Fold out the toe, and then flip out the heel. And I'm also go ahead and split the chrome bit in half. So there we go. And then go ahead and twist this around like this, so that the green this green bit right here is facing with the Webdiver symbol or insignia if you want to go, and then you gotta collapse it. Yeah, this is actually a bit hard, so you just gotta put enough force into this. So there you go. That's that. Again, to stand, and might as well try to get them straightened out. I think it was like that. Okay. All right, so that's it for the lower body. Alright, so we got all the legs all transformed and ready. Now we're going to do the upper torso and the arms. And sorry I couldn't put this in frame, but it'll look better when we get this all transformed. So we're going to take the arms here, and this what was the front of the tray mode. And fold down like this. And go ahead and push the head down like that. And go ahead and fold these up. They are tight, by the way. So, under here, just want to point this out. This is actually a battery cover here, and there's you can see there's a little screw right there. This takes 4 AA batteries in order for this game to work. But hey, who cares? I really don't care about the game. I just care about the figure. So I just want to get that out of my system. So, all right. So where was I? Okay. So make sure they tab in like this, and then from here, I'm going to fold this up. So they do clip into place. Now be careful. These are clear plastic, so just be careful when you own this guy. Make sure they don't break. Otherwise, well, at least it's got like a little hole and a peg right here. Like this could be like a reinforcement thing or something, like a backup. But let's just carry on with this review. So, and this will make sure you hold this in place and then clip into place. And then you can fold down the arms like this. Fold the shoulder pads. Fold down the elbows. And of course, slide these up. Like so. Just get them all spread like that. And so yeah, there you have Gradion, or Gladion, if you want to call him, if you want to refer to him. And yeah, he is a pretty cool figure. I mean, I do love the design. I mean, I love the gladiator look. Okay, that's where his name Gladion came from. Gladiator. And yeah, I mean, of course, you can still utilize the buttons here when you put into it the plug it on the TV. I'll just say this one more time. This is actually a plug and play type of console. You know, like TV games or something like that. So yeah, which I already discussed that. So yeah. So yeah, now he does have two accessories. One of which is the Grand Blade, which of course you can hold in his hand. Just make sure you open this hand up all the way and just get in there and close the thumb. You go like that. Or it does have a gun mode, so make sure you fold this down like this and then swing the blade around to become a shotgun. Well, it's not really called the Grand Shotgun, but this is called the Grand Magnum. So yeah, so it's just a gun, really. But to be honest, I don't remember gladiators, you know, holding guns. But I just prefer the blade mode because it does look cooler. So yeah. And of course, he does have a shield. Which, by the way, make sure you hold this all the way up like this. Actually, by the way, just in case you forget how the shield transforms, just leave it like that. But it was originally looked like this, right? This was the front of the locomotive. So make sure you fold these in, hold this one all the way around like that, and then this is on a double hinge. Fold this, and there's a handle right there. That's the shield. Now, the problem is that the handle is a bit short. So basically, what I would do is I would put this at like a 90-degree angle, and go ahead and just open it like you would when you put in the Grand Blade, and let me get this at a better angle. So make sure you like pull it like this, and then yeah, so kind of like that. So it is going to droop, or it's going to sag, but it's not the best thing in the world. But at the very least, you can actually store this. Well, how you do it? Well, just like when you're going back to locomotive mode, you basically push this button in, and make sure you fold this little gray bit right here out of the way. Just make sure you fold like that. Let that button go, and then boom, there you go. That's that. And of course, you can in fact sheath the sword, which of course which was the smokestack. You just slide in like that, and there you go. So both the sword and shield are stored very, very nicely. So yeah, I do recommend Gladion. I mean, if you don't care about the video game, that's okay. I mean, I didn't care for it either, so I just care about the figure itself. Because hey, well, speaking of, actually, one thing before to close this video, he does have some good articulation. The head, well, okay. Oh, by the way, he does this little feature here where you combine it with the other small robots, all the small figures that plug onto the front or to the back. You actually have to fold this out, like fold the visor down like this, because this is like his battle mask, like his battle helmet. So yeah. So make sure you fold it down like this when you're about to move the head. So fold this up, and then the head can turn a little bit side to side. So yeah, so that's that. The arms go all the way around like this, without the shield being in the way. Actually, that'll help. Yeah, that helps. And of course, you can swing out to the side, but if you do too much, you'll lift up the entire arm. It does have an elbow swivel, elbow joint like I showed you. And of course, it does have wrist. And of course, the hands do open like I showed you before. So that's that. And thanks to transformation, the waist can rotate. And that's actually because all the electronics are stored in the chest. You don't have to worry about, all the wires going down, through the legs and stuff like that. So they're all in the chest. So you're good. So you're not limited. So that's great. Legs can go forward. They can go back. And I forgot to warn you that the ratchets are pretty loud. So just bear with me on that. So, and of course, you can swing out to the side like that. Of course, it's got a knee joint. Even though it does look weird, but oh well, what can you do? And there's no ankle tilt or anything like that, but only the toes move, but that's for transformation. So you can try and get into some poses if you want, but oh well. This is from 2001, so yeah, it's not really a huge deal, but so yeah, I think that's pretty much it for Gladion. So I hope you enjoyed my 300th review. I'm so proud I got like this far on my YouTube channel with all the recent changes going on with YouTube's algorithm and all stuff like that. And yeah, and just want to point that out. But so yeah, I hope you enjoyed my 300th review. So thank you for supporting me throughout I think it's been like 5 years. I don't know, 5 years. I don't know, 6, 7. I don't know. Since I started this channel. So if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And yeah, I'll catch you next time. Also follow me on Twitter and like my page on Facebook. So the next review I'm going to do is the Hawk Gatling full battle set from Kamara Build. So I will catch you next time. Take care.